Well, welcome. Let me set things up here. Uh, Alright, hello, welcome back to another, Greatness Sorceress gameplay parts, 104. I'm Robot GZ. Last time I, did a whole bunch of dungeons, talked to a lot of NPCs, and watched some cutscenes, so, let's continue. I only have... Oh, okay, there we go. I only have, like, one thing to talk about, which is, actually two things, never mind. So first of all, I will be pausing the stream just once, to throw my soda can away. And then the second thing I wanted to talk about is, yesterday and Sunday, I binge watched all the DC movies, that I haven't seen. The only one that I haven't seen yet is Birds of Prey, which I'll watch in my own time. I'll give my I'll talk about that later. But so I said before that I was watching Aladdin and the remastered version, and I finished watching it, and it's horrible. It's just I watched the rest of it, and it's just horrible. Like they add like a few new things. So you plan to advance into the nest of the Red Dragon. Do you need my help? No. But it was just like, why? Also, Robin Williams is rolling in his grave. Now the only thing left is the battle with Red Dragon Fair. Are you ready? Yes, take me there. So yeah, I just prefer the animated Disney movies. They're just classic and just love them. Actually, like my first animated movie. Plot.
From my flames, destroy them all! Over here, turn up the
Ow.
shot!
So the DC movies, like the only like good one was like, well, the snack the snack sire version. No, the Zack Snyder version of the Justice League was actually okay, because the ritual was just like, is this literally just Avengers? Like,
Turn up the
and like I found out later that it's like the original
stand still!
Justice League movie was directed by Joss Whedon, so that that it explains why it felt like Avengers. Like, okay, am I just watching Avengers? Because I'm pretty sure I asked for Justice League. But it was okay. I guess like I prefer the animated Justice League, which is way better.
Stand still!
Let's see. But yeah, the only like real good movies in the DC franchise was like the Wonder Woman movie. But like I don't know about Burgers Strike, because I haven't seen that yet. And I'm kind of nervous to see it, because like hold on. Plot. I beat a dragon.
How can you cling to this world of lies? Are you so blind to reality?
I'm always blind to reality. I think I was supposed to be talking, but okay.
I will not let your lack of vision doom us!
Oh, hey, Argenta.
You did well for a morning.
I don't use my fists, I use my magic. That made no sense.
Even death cannot stop her from controlling you. Open your eyes.
No. I want the reality stone.
No.
Argenta defends you as well. Are we destined to repeat this game? I only hope this new hero proves to be civil and wise.
Excuse me.
The hero you were supposed to be, Petha.
Oh. Okay, so Fated that bastard. A great death is owed to both the ages and chaos. You saved goodbye, Feather. She relax, maybe. Rudar's voice is saying in the distance. As the pink grows grayer, everything goes dark. Okay. Shoot. So, besides the Wonder Woman movies, I would say like Man of Steel was also good, but like I watched that a really long time ago. Why am I overthinking? Okay. And I prefer like the Christopher Nolan Batman instead of Ben Affleck Batman. But like if I had to choose between Ben Affleck Batman and Twilight Sparkle McGee Batman, I prefer Ben Affleck Batman. Even though he did a horrible job in the Daredevil movie. Horrible. Just horrible. This guy. This is a restricted zone. You cannot enter without permission. Here's a letter from the king. Your hair is blowing in a pleasant breeze, tickling your cheeks. As you open your eyes, you find Eliza on the ground. He's standing, so this is St. Haven. No, really? You are awake, Robot GZ. Why am I here? Geraint and Velskut were fighting over what the conditions of a nice bed are, and then... Okay. Left you here so that you can feel the nice breeze. They could have put me on a bed, too. Okay, I'm so thankful to them. Though it is truly nice, the breeze that blows around the summit. So, do you feel better now? I couldn't feel better. That's... yay. Love triangle extra. Nope. Haha, that's good to hear. Eliza is smiling. You have completed extra chapter 4 of the Red King and the Red Dragon. So you both say. To Mistland. I heard that you went to Red Dragoness. That's incredible. Good job! Priestess of Darkness Madeline is looking for you. Please make your way to the Guard of Time and Space. Is it? No? What else about the DC movies? And like, I'm just so used to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I'm more of a Marvel guy than a DC person. Time space. Is this it? No. There wasn't. No. Maybe it's over here. Coliseum. No. I'm trying to remember where this place is. Wait a second. No. Well, I'll find it similar here. I think that's all I had to talk about for the DC movies. Oh, one more thing I have to talk about. I recently tried root beer float with peanut butter cup ice cream. It's so delicious. Okay, so that's where I'm supposed to go. No, I don't. I already know what's changed in Safe Haven. I don't need the quest. So this leads to I think one of them leads to there. I'm so I miss the old Safe Haven because like I knew where the thing was. But now it's like, oh wait, where is it now? Let's see. So this leads to there. Okay, what's this lead to? Garden of Time and Space. No. Deep Abyss of Nightmare. Nope. Gate of Darkness. Is it this one? No, we'll see. Okay. Apparently, I got a title for that. All right. Okay. So what's that one over there? Ah, here we go. Garden Time and Space. I found it. All I had to do is wander around for a while. Alright, where's the time gate? Alright, where is it? Where is it? After the world was created, this place was constructed with the remaining fragments of the goddess Altea's dream. I am Madeline, guardian of the space courtyard. I'm always watching over this new nest. You have finally regained your consciousness, Salina Robot GZ. Do you remember what happened at the Red Dragon Nest? I fought a dragon. Pretty much. I defeated Ferris and his Red Dragon Jewel popped out of him. Half Red Dragon Jewel, not the whole thing. I must have blacked out while I was strained to catch it. Alright, you know what time it is. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Wastering meaning.
Westering is a literary term. It means, especially of the sun, bearing the west.
Oh, that's not the word. 1 second. Now I have to look it up myself. Wastering. While that's loading, I will read the rest of it. I think the barrier disappeared, and I heard Geraint and Velskut's voice, and I know they're standing right behind me. So, what's the word? Wastering? Yeah, wastering. Wastering. Meaning. It's not even a word. Maybe it's no. No, it wouldn't be wasteful to catch. No. Oh, okay, I see. It's supposed to be I was trying to catch it. There's supposed to be a space right here. That's okay. I see. Alright. It looks like Geraint and Velska did all the final work for you. Why don't you talk to them? Please come and find me when you are done. I'll tell you about the message Rubinart has left behind. Are you okay now? Do you know how worried I was? I'm sorry to have made you worried. Never mind. Since you're back alive, I'm really glad you did. Did what? Let's cut the small talk. Geraint has something to give you. Oh, right. Here's Fetter's jewel. Half of Rubinart's jewel to be exact. You and Velska must have retrieved it for me while I was unconscious. Yeah, Rubinart kept yapping that you need it to go to Mistland. By the way, are you sure you want to go there with all the poison and whatnot? You'll be injected with the poison. There's no other way now. Just because Feder is dead doesn't mean that the monolith is closed. I mean, last time I remember it was closed, so I don't know. But you just came back from a battle that almost cost you your life. I'm going with you this time. I'll come with you to Mistland. Rubinart did mention that it would be good to take Geraint with me. Oh, by the way, where's Rubinart? Rubinart disappeared. What do you mean? He said his duty was over, and the strength that was keeping his physical form had become weak. He said he'll leave the future to you and his other self before he vanished. His other self? The heck? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. This... Huh. Wondering what he means by that. But he made of a soul, and his disappearance doesn't mean anything. He might pop out of nowhere anytime. Rubinart's other self? He must be referring to the Rubinart in Mistland. I really should go there. I'm coming with you. You promise. You promise we'll travel together and chat like the old days. Rubinart also said I could come. No, I didn't promise we could travel together. I promised that we both wouldn't die. For me, Rumnart warned that I should stay here no matter what. The jewels that I have were made to protect Legendia, so they might have adverse effects when they come into contact with Mistland's poison. In the worst case, they will go out of control. He said that I can stay in Mistland longer if the jewels inside me are more stabilized and when I can control them better. I see. Then I'll go to Mistland with dreams. We'll leave Legendia to you, Velthgood. Oh, excuse me. Ha! You're asking me to take care of Legendia? You should take care of yours. Never mind. Huh? Drain pulls on your sleeve. Drain. Do you need to go to use the restroom? Yeah, just go to use the restroom. Go behind rock over there and, do your business. Bernard told me to ask the that priestess on how to go to Mistland. There's a visible barrier on the door or something, and not everyone can enter. We're done with Velthgood, so let's talk to the priestess. The one that the one that looks like a cult member. Alright. Okay. Looks like you're done. I'll pass Ruminart's message to you then. Ruminart wanted me to pass you this message because the priestess of darkness are deeply related to the cracks in dimensions, and currently you have to go through a dimensional gap to go to Mistland. I see. Drain told me there's a barrier near the gateway to Mistland, and not everyone can enter. Is it true? Yes, that's right. Monolith's door is now open, and monsters from Mistland can enter our world anytime. However, apart from the fact that the cracks in the dimensions have become more severe, there are no signs of armies coming to attack us from Mistland. But that doesn't mean they're doing nothing. They just can't enter Legendia because there's an invisible barrier on the Mistland side. Runard said the person who created that barrier must be someone related to him. He added that the barrier is preventing attacks from Mistland, so it should not be destroyed. If you try going to Mistland through the monolith, you may break the barrier in the process. So he wanted to get our help and get him to Mistland through the dimensional gap. Mistland would be a world that is completely different from Legendia. Is there any possibility of us getting lost while we travel through the dimensional gap? It's normally a difficult journey, but Rumrat mentioned that the person in Mistland who is related to him will guide you. The person in Mistland who is related to Ruminart? It must be the other half of Ruminart's jewel. Ruminart also mentioned that the jewel I have will lead me to the other half in Mistland. Ever since the monolith opened, several dimensional gaps have been created in St. Haven. A normal person wouldn't be allowed to go near them, but since you have Ruminart's energy, you will be able to go through the opening and go to Mistland. I think it should be called Poisonland, since it's filled with a whole bunch of poison, just saying. Or Toxic Land. Anyways. I'll personally guide you to the dimensional gap since you're going there for the first time. In the future, please use the opening at St. Haven's western boundary gate. Are you ready to depart to Mistland? Yes, I'm ready. I open the dimensional gap now. Please bring back hope for the crumbling world. Oh, and I'm at a battlefield. Okay. Oh, alright. Hey man, I just got here! Oh god.
Turn up that. Come, my flames! Destroy them all! From the bowels of the earth, burn them all!
What's going on? Oh, okay.
Good morning. You are in the Mistlands.
This is just
Welcome to the world of nightmares.
It doesn't seem like nightmares. Oh, and we're going somewhere else. Like how it just teleports me into the middle of a battle and then teleports me to somewhere else. Okay.
Welcome to the world of nightmares.
This is Mistland. Welcome to the world of nightmares. So, what do you want to know? I haven't seen any of my nightmares. I have no idea why you're saying it's the world of nightmares. Looks like you're in a much better state than I expected. I ran here as soon as I felt my jewel. You almost died. No, not really. Robot Jesus head worriedly. You felt your jewel? You must be the rumor who went over to Mistland, aren't you? Am I in Mistland now? Yes, you're in Mistland. You must have come here to find a way to close the monolith so that you can save Legendia. I've seen the memories I've seen the memories recorded in the jewel you have, so you don't have to explain anything. I asked this golden-haired boy when there were things I didn't understand too. I'm not a golden-haired boy. My name is Drinks. It's yellow, and my hair is yellow. Alright, you're an energetic ancient dragon. I'm in a serious situation, so I hope you can hear me out first. A serious situation? By the way, what was that, the battlefield? Don't tell me Mistland is a world made up of such fighting grounds. No, not at all. In fact, this world has the same foundational structure as Legendia. It's something like its parallel world. You mean like a... No, not like a multiverse. Just keep dreaming that. Oh. You mean Legendia and Mistland are originally based on the same structure? Yeah, I'm running out of time, so I'll explain it briefly. After poisoning Goddess Altea, Goddess Vespino ran away and thought, you know what? I can make a world like Altea's. I'll make a much better one based on what Altea has built. and she copied Legendia and recreated the current Mistland. However, when Goddess Altea fell asleep, her world's Legendia became dormant too, and it developed based on Goddess Altea's dreams. So it's not completely the same as Mistland, which has developed in its own way to suit Goddess Vethno. But still, you may find some people you knew in Legendia, so don't be too surprised. Anyway, since you're here to save Legendia too, I hope you can help me in protecting the barrier I created to stop the army of destruction from entering Legendia. As soon as the Mama's door opened, but this is only a temporary measure. Closing the door would be the best way, but the door on the Mistland side can only be closed by the Goddess Vethno, so we can't do anything about it. Oh! One last thing about the one last thing, well, I'm sort of on the subject of DC movies. So, spoilers, I was disappointed to see, the Jared Little, version of the Joker in the Zack Snyder, film. I was like, oh, no. Anyways. So it really was you who created a barrier to stop the enemies from Mistland. But why were the guys here fighting like that? Aren't they supposed to join their hands to break the barrier or something? The people here are not made that way. Well, you'll find out for yourself soon, but here, the Childs are the ones who rule this world. The Childs are evolved forms of the Beyond Dragon. You know, the one who attacked Legendia in the past. Their purpose in life is to defeat one another, to get each other's fuel and become a stronger entity. So when the Childs who gathered here to attack Legendia realized that they were blocked by my barrier, they ended up hunting each other for jewels. You were unfortunate to have landed at the center of that fray. Huh? Then can't we just find something to replace the barrier while they tussle? And wrestle with Jimmy? Where's Jimmy? Anyway, we could in the short term, but in the long term, the faster the Childs kill each other, the sooner the stronger ones will merge. A child gained another jewel will not double his power, but may result in tripling or quadrupling it. My barrier can keep them out for now, but it cannot stop them forever. That's why the anti-Goddess faction and I are aiming to stop their evolution as much as possible, to stop them from getting any stronger. An evolved version of the Beyond Dragon, and they become stronger by stealing each other's jewels? And what? Anti-Goddess faction? What's that? In short, the Anti-Goddess faction is a group of people who oppose Goddess Vethno's rule. Enemy of our enemies makes them our allies. I'll explain more later if you have any more questions. No, I mean, you basically explained it, so. We're running out of time. Although I'm a dragon, it's hard to maintain the barrier and keep my sanity in a place full of poison when I have only half my jewel. I heard humans are like that too. No matter how good a person is, if he or she is placed in a complicated situation that is too much to handle, a devil will be awoken inside. Moreover, I'm a corrupted chaos dragon, so I'm all the more vulnerable to Miss Line's poison. The jewel. I have the other half of your jewel. You'll have more strength if you absorb this. Take this. You're right, but you haven't recovered completely yet, so you better have it to protect yourself from the poison. I don't even see any poison around. Actually, the biggest problem is that the jewel is not attracted to me. I'll do it. I have a good body. Stupid jewel. Mark shrugs as he thinks attaching something to his body. Maybe the halves were separated for too long. Having evolved as different entities, the jewel you have probably can't decide where to go. You should take it with you and let it adapt to this world first. Alright, then what do I need to do to protect the barrier? Well, that's what I wanted to talk about. So it actually was ancient dragon Argenta who had been maintaining it on Legendia's side. Argenta is dead now, and I heard this guy called Velskud has her jewel. That makes Velskud the only guardian who can take over Argenta's duty to guard the door on Legendia's side. Besides, the kid also mentioned that Velskud has more than one dragon jewel. Maybe he can become a guardian who can surpass Argenta. I hope he can close the monoliths too, but I guess that would be difficult for now. He might surpass Argenta? Watch your mouth. Him having the dragon jewels is like a pig wearing pearls. Well, I'm not familiar with the details, but this is the best way for now. I hope you don't lose your temper over it. No. I know it's something important too. Don't talk to me like you're talking to a kid. You're more irritating than the rumor I met in Legendia. Oh, so that's Legendia. Okay. Oh yeah? I left all the unnecessary feelings on my other self, so I can adapt more easily in this unknown world. I must have changed a lot too while I was here. Anyway, that's not what's important now. I hope that you can help me, Robot DZ. Mark comes close like he wants to tell you a secret. No bad touch. I really don't think that kid can persuade Velskud, so I hope you can do the job. Hey, what are you two whispering about? I can't accept Velskud as Argenta's successor. Okay. I know you're a dragon of your words. Rumor whispers again. Now, go to the monolith door near the wasteland battlefield, Robot DZ. I can feel the energy of an ancient dragon coming from there. Maybe it's Velskud. I mean, it shouldn't be. He's somewhere else. He's in the garb of time and space. It looks like he followed your traces and crossed the dimensional gap. He seems worried about you too. Worried? I don't know how to react. It would be hard for him to stay in this life for long in his unstable state. Hurry. You can easily go to Wasteland Battlefield by going through the Orta Gateway. I'll contact the Arta Goddess faction to be well.
I haven't much time left.
Right, I am going to BRB to throw my can away. So, be right back. Okay, back. Wasteland Battlefield. It's a new area. Oh, wait. Apparently, I've already done this one. Huh. Weird. Okay.
Come, my flames! Destroy them all! Turn up them! From the bowels of the earth, burn them all! Over here! Stand still! No! Burn, baby, burn! Ow! Turn up there! From the bowels of the earth, burn them all!
Time to break boxes and barrels.
Over here! Turn up there! From the bowels of the earth, burn them all!
What? But he's not there.
Stand still! No! Burn, baby, burn! Chill out! Turn up!
managed to come to Mistland without the jewels ripping my guts. Oh, so it really was you. Velska, I was going to look for you. I asked Velska to take over Argenta's duties like what Ruminart said. Ha! Ridiculous. You want me to take over Argenta's duties and become a guardian of the Legendia? Velska ponders for a while. I know you have a lot of things going on in your mind, but Argenta and Durance and everyone fought so hard to protect our world. Some people may say that our world is nothing but a vain dream, but the memories are alive in our hearts and minds. It's same for you, too, isn't it? No matter how hard your life was, you must have precious and beautiful memories of Legendia, too. Argenta's jewel is huge. It's still not completely integrated with my body. The pain has barely stopped only recently. That's good. Are you agreeing to be the next guardian of Legendia? I never said I agreed. But if Legendia disappears, so would I. I don't have much choice then, don't I? Even if Ruminar's barrier is broken and Mistland's army invades Legendia, I'll fight to my death. So don't hustle around trying to save the world all by yourself and do what you need to do in Mistland. Thank you, Velska. Really, thank you so much. Don't be too happy. As I've said before, the jewels inside me are not stabilized yet. But as soon as they're stabilized, I'll try to safeguard the door on the Legendia side. You don't have to worry. When the jewels have stabilized, I can use the powers to guard Legendia. You'll be able to sense the changes through Ruminar's jewel that you have. So you can go now.
You should leave now.
Okay. No, stop giving me that. There are strange red stains on the floor. There's nothing else special. Huh? There's no one here. They're behind you. Why is this place empty? They're behind you! It's strangely messy, too. And what's this on the floor? Blood? I hear noises coming from outside. They're literally right... okay.
Stay down.
Don't come out. Huh?
We have to be very quiet.
Okay. Something feels familiar. Is it Drain?
The red dragon is dead.
Good. Move out! Yes, sir!
That was close.
Alright, let me think. I'm trying to think of a voice I can give to this character. Well, I know it's technically dead. And she only like appears through like visions or stuff. Yeah, and I guess I'll give her the Mickey Mouse voice. Because Iona, I don't think I'll be seeing Iona
I
anytime
want to
soon.
learn everything about this world.
Oh, you almost got killed! Who are you? If it wasn't for you, I could have questioned those strange men and asked them about Ruminar and Drained. The scary big man who appeared at the end was a high child. You could have been killed before you could ask anything if you got caught. If you lose Brother Ruby's jewel, I don't even want to think about it. How did you know that? And Brother Ruby, are you close to Rubinar? Iris is not a bad girl. Iris is here to help Robot TZ. You appear out of nowhere and expect me to believe you. By the way, are you saying your name is Iris? If you're close to Rubinar, then are you in the anti-goddess faction fighting against Goddess Vesnel? Iris is against Goddess Vesnel, but also not against her, too. But don't worry, whatever it is, Iris is on your side. I'll help you protect Brother Ruby's jewel. Oh? Wait a minute. Ruminar's jewels would want to be connected back with each other, so I just have to follow it to find Ruminar, don't I? That's not possible. You could do that in Legendia, but Miss Van is full of poison. But Brother Ruby is a contaminated chaos dragon, and his energy would be overpowered by the poison. It's strange. I could follow the jewel until I entered Mistland, but I can't feel anything now. Is that girl really telling me the truth? Don't worry about Ruby and Drained. I'm worried Ruby can keep his energy after becoming so weak. So, Robot GZ, please meet the anti-goddess faction and find a way to stop the child and the monsters before they become too strong. If Ruminar and Drake are safe, where are they? Besides, I don't even know how to find the anti-goddess people. You can find clues about the anti-goddess faction by searching this place. Although the child couldn't find them, I'm sure you can find it since you have half of Brother Ruby's jewel. You can even understand his weird artistic senses. Oh? His artistic senses? Could the clue be in the form of music or art? I don't really understand her. And we'll meet again someday. We'll definitely meet again. So please don't forget Iris. Promise?
I'm on your side forever.
Promise. Oh, okay. They're literally right there. There's a strange painting on the wall. Take a close look. Try doing what's drawn on the painting. Okay. Good. Is it? I need a hammer. Did I do this before? Yeah.
Are you trying to worry me to death?
Okay.
So, this is the Mistlands.
How do I do the thing? I can't. Oh, wait. There we go. There we go. I figured it out. Take a closer look. There are weird characters on it. Is this Mistlands language? But strangely, my brain seems to be able to read it. Is it because of Runar's jewel? From my childhood days, when hunger struck us bad, I had to bury my own siblings who died after starving for weeks. I always had one question in my mind. Wait, isn't it? I guess I'll just read it in my normal voice. When the most filial children started murdering their own parents, when benevolent lords started to massacre his own people, and lovers started cursing each other, the question that followed me like a shadow grew bigger and bigger inside me. It's time to find another meaning of the word filial. What does that mean? Let's see. F-I-L-I-A-L. F-I-L-I-A-L. What is it?
Filial.
Filial? Okay. So it means of or due from a son or daughter. Okay. Filial. Okay. Why was the world made this way? Why can't we be happy? Oh, the wise man from another world. Do you know the reason why? This world, and us living in this world, we have been created this way to destroy someone else. To destroy all the living things in Legendia. This world was created by the hatred of goddess Vesino. It's a recreated duplicate of Legendia. Anyone who's not a child here are just tools and slaves for them. This world is a nightmare. Oh, wise being, let me ask you once again. Is it a sin for us to seek happiness? No. Is it a sin for not wanting to hurt anyone? Anyone at all, including people in Legendia? Is it a sin to live our lives for ourselves? Please shed us some light. Please show mercy. You're from the dream world that is not real, but which most beautiful and harmonious since it is ruled by the goddess. You've come from a world that could be our origin. There sure is something wrong with Mistland. Defeating goddess Vesno and her army of destruction would save people in Mistland too, apart from saving Legendia. The record in Mistland's language has ended here. After that, a familiar handwriting can be seen. Runar seems to have scribbled something too. The thing from the singing girl. Anti-goddess. Seek help? The singing girl. So, the girl who was singing in front of or to Gateway really has something to do with all this? I did not see her. I can't find any more clues. I should find the girl who in front of or to Gateway first. Oh good, a singing voice. I haven't done that before. No. Okay. Ma, Mr. Knight. Oh, okay, she's gone. Where'd the girl? Okay. Is she gone already? Oh no, what should I do now? Where could the girl be? Cradle of the Abandoned? The place is in the outskirts. The poor girl is more likely to live there. Maybe I should go there and take a look. I don't know, I was just randomly guessing. It was B. It was option B. I know how this game works. Stop putting my potions away. Oh, whoops. Forgot to open those. Oh, I'll open those later.
Come on, Lynch! Destroy them all! Over here?
Same voice, sorry.
What's going on here?
What is it? The girl looks at you with suspicion. The moment you take a step towards the girl, something in her back shines brightly. What? Why is the communication stone from Ruminart shining? It never glowed like this before. Oh, could it be because I have the other half of Ruminart's jewel? You can feel a slight vibration in the jewel, too. You must be the helper from Legendia who's blessed by the dragon Iona and half of Ruminart's jewel. I'm Hyra. The anti-goddess faction sincerely welcomes you. Yeah, no, I'm not. Okay, I'm not doing the singing voice anymore. Yes, you're right. So you're from the anti-goddess faction. Tell her about Rugart's disappearance in the High Trial. Since things about Iris is uncertain, don't talk about her yet. Nah. I would. I would give her a voice, but you'll see later on why I didn't. I'll just leave that as a surprise. All right. I probably would have given her. Samuel L. Mother fruit in the action. I don't know. Ruminart and the Gold Dragon have disappeared after an attack from Tyran. Currently, the defense line between Legendia and Mistland is being maintained single-handedly by Ruminart. If anything happens to him, I don't even want to imagine the consequences. I'll contact the Anti-Goddess headquarters right now to focus on finding Ruminart and Gold Dragon Drains, but that would make us short of people to carry on with the truce agreement. That's bad. Truce agreement? Are you worried? Are you working on a truce to stop the Childs from snatching jewels from each other? That's right. Compared to the Childs and the army of destruction under them, The anti-gods faction is still too weak. To fight such a strong enemy, we need to fight each of them separately rather than facing them all together. We need to keep them all enough close for us to build our strength to match the child's. That's what would make Lengendia safe from this land too. Ivor bites her lips. It says like I've done this dungeon before. Like it's like when, so I don't really need to like do the full dungeon. So before a stronger entity is born who can break Ruminar's barrier, we must stop the jewel tussle between the childs. Finding Ruminar and the truce agreement are both important tasks. That means we don't have a choice. Robot GZ, could you meet Vernica, the head of Merca City State, on behalf to carry on with the truce agreement plans? The head of Merca City State? Is he able to bring about a truce? Merca is a neutral city state created by the merchants. Economic laws are what rule here, and every bit of information flows into the flea market of Merca. No one in Mistland, not even the childs, can stand against Merca's head of state. I just thought of a voice I could do for her. I said I wouldn't, so because there'll be a surprise later on, so as to why. So Vertica should be able to negotiate with the childs and strike a deal. Deal. For weak childs, they might support a truce because they don't want to lose their jewels and disintegrate. But would it be the same for stronger childs who can absorb any jewel they like? Would the strong childs agree to a truce too? At the top of the power ladder of the childs is the Oracle, who is a proxy of Vestal goddess for this world. The opinions of each child is not so important. As long as we can convince the Oracle, we may have a chance. The leaders of Anti-Goddess faction believe that Vernica can find a way. He's called the Blue Viper of Merca for being a master of conspiracies and schemes. Viper sounds interesting. Finding Rumor is important for me as much as it is for the Anti-Goddess faction, but since I can't find him with the jewel that I have, would I be of vain help in trying to find him when I know so little about this land? I guess it would be better to leave finding Ruminar to your hands, since you know about this place better than I do. I'll help the head of Merca and learn about this land as I try to bring about a truce. Thank you so much for understanding, Robot Easy. Merca is a free neutral city where various factions can enter and leave. It's safer than Child's territories, and you'll be able to gain more information there. I look forward to your achievements. Ivor hands over a letter from the Anti-Goddess faction to be given to Vernica. And it looks like an introduction there from some high class noble from the Southlands, so you can stop worrying about getting suspicions from others. I read the high class noble as high school letter. You go to the principal's office. You cannot come out of the principal's office until you've served your detention. You cannot go to your class. You cannot talk to your friends. Dang it. Vernica is always standing outside the headquarters in Merca's heart. I need to do something in the Blue Wind Plains, so please come and find me there when you're done.
See ya.
Yeah. I have a voice for Vertica. Oh yeah, right. Another thing I can do. Oh, excuse me. Let me practice here for a bit. James. James. Ugh. It's been a while. I don't know if I can do with the voice. It's been a while. I'll explain later.
I hope you aren't wasting my time.
Oh, that's weird. He doesn't do the voice. Okay. I'm Vernica, the president of Mecha City State. What is it? That's not the voice. I was trying to do the James from the Pokemon animated series voice, but it's been so long since I've seen the series. But since he's called the Blue Viper, I think I'll do reptilian voice. Because I mean he's called the Blue Viper. Why not? I know America is a free city, but it looks like the headquarters guards have become more lax. Random strangers end up entering the headquarters and demand to meet the President of the United States of America. Fuck yeah. Not Donald Trump. He can go suck a chode. No one stopped me when I showed them this letter. Show them the letter from Ivor. What? A letter from north of southern lands. Wait a minute. If it's someone sent by Norfay. Vertica puts on a wry smile. It must be the anti-goddess faction. You don't have to be so tense. Lord Norfay must have sent you to ask for a favor. We need to have a certain amount of trust before we can start talking, don't we? Okay. I think I can guess why the anti-goddess faction sent me someone who at this moment. But wait a while until I finish reading this letter. Oh well, this is an absurd story beyond my expectations. Well, I guess Legendia would suffer the most when the army of Mistland invades the land. So maybe it's natural that they sent someone. Legendians are concerned almost like phantoms here. You must be a special one to be standing in front of me. Phantoms? I don't know what Legendians think about themselves, but to us Mistlanders, Legendia is a world of illusion, created by an endless stream of Goddess Altea. So the people living there must be illusions too. So the people in Mistland already knew that the world in Legendia is a dream. They seem to have different perspective from us. Anyways, you're in the neutral free state of Merca. This is a man-made utopia in the wasteland created by the merchants, phantoms, childs, anti-goddesses, what have you. Any guests are welcome here. Does that mean you'll take the side of any guests too? Do you know that neutrality only exists when the power of either side are somewhat equal? Let's say one side is empty-handed, but the other side has a giant fortified sword, and they're entering a battle. If I don't do anything in this situation, saying that I'm neutral, doesn't it mean that I'm siding with the strong? So, we don't take anyone's side. In times of conflict or war, we merely provide weapon for the empty-handed. I came to help the anti-goddess faction, and they are currently much weaker than the army of destruction. So, are you going to provide me with a weapon too? There's a point you seem to be missing. I am a tradesman, also a reptile. You need a sword. You should pay money and buy it. But I have a staff. Why would I need a sword? If you don't have money, you should at least pay with something else. Don't you agree? What? My blood or my soul? That doesn't make sense. Most of the weak ones are those who don't have much money. Does that mean merchants are at the end of the day people who side with the strong? That's a stupid comment. Do you think strength and weakness only comes from material things? I know you might scoff hearing this come from a merchant, but there are things of intangible value in this world, and that's what's traded at the highest price. If I give the sword to someone who doesn't even know how to swing it properly, that wouldn't make any economic sense, would it? I know you've been sent by the anti-goddess faction, and that you're a special person from Legendia, but does that represent your worth? I've not even made up my mind on whether to help the anti-goddess faction yet. Are you naively thinking that I'm going to help you for certain because I'm neutral and I help the weak? I've climbed to my current position all alone after becoming an orphan. I had nothing, but I at least had the grit to stay alive, and that got myself the favor of the former President of the United States. I present you the President of Merca. I'm Barack Obama. Approve of this message. Yes, that's the one. So you should show me your worth too. Convince me that I can trust you and help the anti-goddess faction. What would be enough to make you trust me? Come to think of it, I have just the right task for you. It's been quite some time since a band of thieves occupied the Goldstone mine, located in the outskirts of Murka's heart, and amassed wealth by brewing Goldstone's tears. We have a hard time trying to get rid of them, and now we're almost coexisting with those thieves. Still, their forces grow too strong if we don't keep them in check once in a while. Most of the Goldstone are used to craft liquor that causes hallucination, but Goldstone liquor is a highly valuable gemstone. If you clear the broken Goldstone thieves and bring me the Goldstone elixir, you'll be able to prove your strength and also prove that you are someone I can trust. Alright, if that's what will make you trust me and the anti-goddess faction, and also reptilians, sure. Don't look down on the broken Goldstone thieves. They have been the ruler of the broken Goldstone Canyon for a long time, and the mastermind behind them is... Never mind. You don't need to know the details. Anyway, they are not easy opponents, so prepare yourself before you go.
You're distracting me. Leave.
Oh my gosh.
Come, my flames! Destroy them all! Turn up the over here! Over here! Turn up the over here! From the bowels of the earth, burn them all! Stand still! Over here! Stand still!
An outsider Are you one of the Tyrant soldiers? Under whose orders did you come here? Tyrant soldier? How about you? You look like one of the thieves. Why do you want to know who I am? He seems to be taking caution not to be noticed by others. My phone is charging! No! Ah, crap. That's not what I meant to do. Not full power. Ah. 1 second. Okay. Now we're good. Stop. I can't do anything now even if you attack me. But can you do me a favor and just walk away like you never saw me? As you can see, I'm injured. And I don't have the strength to hurt you. You don't look injured. I don't want to hurt anyone without a reason to. But you're a thief, and I'm on President Veronica's mission to get rid of the thieves. Draw weapon. So you're here on Veronica's orders. Believe it or not, I'm someone who has connections with them. If you kill me, I would fail in fulfilling the mission from Veronica too. He looks so determined. Can I really trust him? Well, he's gravely hurt, and attacking him now would be playing dirty. If he's really a thief, then my attack can be justified. But if he isn't, I would regret it deeply. Life is precious, so maybe I should trust him this time. Trust starts from believing. Even if you don't know Veronica, I hope you will change your ways and become a good man if you know what gratitude is. Lower your weapon and wrap his wounds with spare cloth. Apply some ointment for him too. Thanks. Although I can't tell you the details, I will repay your kind trust in me. I don't want to make Veronica worry unnecessarily, so I hope you won't tell him about me too. I'm not giving a voice to this guy, so. He's taking a rest with his eyes closed. It would be better to go now. Awesome. Alright. Just make sure that I didn't miss any boxes.
I represent Merca.
You're back. You really are something. You brought the goldstone elixir from the broken goldstone thieves. You must have been blessed by by Legendia's dragons, indeed, like what Norface said. Red Dragon Ruminart is single-handedly blocking the entire army of destruction with the force field made with only half his jewel. Even a single dragon can be so strong. I heard you have the other half of Ruminart's jewel, and have the protection of another dragon too. That would make you a trustworthy ally. Did the letter from the anti-goddess faction have such details about me and Ruminart? Ah, it seems like you need some explanations. Vertica narrows his eyes and smiles. I couldn't reveal everything from the beginning, but I'll be honest with you. Since I've decided to help you and the anti-goddess faction. This place used to be a barren land with nothing. It even had the monolith store located here, which brought endless strifes for control. Such a place managed to evolve into a thriving city called Merca by making use of the conflicts to supply war materials and staying neutral. But what was more crucial was that Merkel managed to secure and sell important information. What's more valuable than money? What's traded at the highest price? It's information. Information flows into markets where people from various places gather and chat. On top of that, merchants travel across the entire continent and meet all kinds of people. We can say that every single one of Merca's merchants are secret agents. That's why we know much more than what you can imagine. And maybe more than the anti-goddess faction too. We can stretch our hands to places where the anti-goddess faction can't reach. Well, I'm just saying this for your own reference. He truly is called the Blue Viper of Merca for a reason. Anyway, Merca hopes that the anti-goddess faction can become strong enough to face the army of destruction. We wouldn't want the child to invade Legendia and become stronger than they are now. Come to think of it, why are you keeping a neutral ground? Since Goddess Vesnel's influence is so strong here, why don't you just succumb and join her side? To Goddess Vesnel, everyone except for the child and the army of destruction are nothing but tools. I'm not a child, and I'm not strong enough to join the army of destruction either. That means I need to become someone they need. Someone whom they need but can't order around as they please. I supply what they need, but I don't take anyone's side. So that makes me more valuable. The more factions there are that oppose each other, the higher my value. Anyways, a truce is good for the anti-goddess faction, for us too. Since I have a trustworthy assistant with me now, there's no reason why I shouldn't carry on with the plans. I believe you have someone to contact with to communicate with anti-goddess faction. Please go to that person and convey the message that I'll help the anti-goddess faction to call a truce, and that their generous support in any way would be extremely welcome. Ever told me to find her at the Blue Wind Plains when I'm done. I should go there.
You're distracting me. Leave.
I've been waiting.
Convey Veronica's message to Hyber. President Veronica is willing to help us. That's really great, Robot TZ. But you don't look happy. Is there something wrong? Well, Veronica is a complicated man and a reptile. I understand that he's taken a neutral position for his own gains, but wouldn't he be earning more if he sided with the strong? So I have a feeling that even if he's helping us right now, he might betray us any time when he's in danger. Betray us? I know everything starts with trust, but I've seen how dangerous it is to trust someone blindly. From when did I start being so suspicious of everyone? Does this mean I'm becoming like the adults too? You don't have to worry about that. From my point of view, President Verica has no choice but to support the anti-goddess faction. He can't support us overtly, and he may cut his ties with us in urgent cases, but he would never abandon us. Is it because he's not a child? You mentioned something like that too. From the moment we were branded as defectives by the gods, Goddess Vesna never had any affection for this world. When merchants see other merchants selling products that are better than theirs, they just copy and sell it at a lower price. With money and technology earned in that way, they create better products as time goes by. After Goddess Vesna ran away to Mistland, she recreated Mistland as a duplicate of Legendia. Mistland is nothing but a counterfeit created by copying Legendia. Vesna is going to make use of the people in Mistland to train the Childs and the Army of Destruction to evade Legendia. When they leave, what will happen to the people in Mistland who are nothing but pawns to the goddess? Dogs who become useless after the hunt, who will lose their heads. This world will lose its meaning of existence. President Veronica surely knows nothing about this. That's why Lord Norfrey mentioned that there's no way he would reject helping the anti-goddess faction. Dogs lose their heads when the hunt is over? But this land is a world created by Goddess Vesna's own hands. Precisely. The world is hers, so she doesn't care about the feelings of useless junks in her own world. It's like how you steal your sister's favorite toy, then throw it into the rubbish bin when you're sick of playing it with it. So for Legendia as well as the people in Mistland, the attack on Legendia must be stopped. I see. Then do the other Mistlanders still believe in God's Festno when they know about this? Our world was like this since we were born. We were taught that God's Festno is the ruler of the world, and that we should steal from others if they had what we wanted. The order teaches us that the weak must obey the strong, and it's only natural that you'll be abandoned when you are worthless. Being weak is a sin in this world. This is the kind of world we were born and raised in. The fact that the few of us who question why the world has to be this way exists is what's considered odd in this world. Normal people here don't even realize that they will be abandoned after the attack on Legendia. They just don't understand God's Festno. I see. Being born in a world where the wicked is good, and there's an almighty goddess who rules this world herself. I understand. Even the good that we talk about is what's considered good in our perspectives. Like what you said, the anti-goddess faction must be oddballs in this world. So we think maybe we're the duplicates of goodwill in Legendia. Ah, that makes sense. Since God's Festno has made a complete duplicate of Legendia, so everyone here are duplicates of those in Legendia. That makes the two worlds somewhat like twins. You may have already met some people in America who look like the ones you knew in Legendia. This world is like a parallel world of Legendia. Even though their origins may be the same, the worlds have been affected by the environments, and that's why not all the residents in Mistland are anti-goddess. I guess that means some people won't understand what we're doing. But I still think that it's only right to fight for a life without pain. That's why I must keep on fighting. I'll convey President Veronica's decision to the anti-goddess faction. If I hear any news about Ruminart, you'll be the first one to know, so please help the president in the meanwhile. Oh, by the way, if you meet my brother Grail on the way, can you tell him that I met the person I was waiting for already, and that I'll be back soon? Excuse me. Also, please tell him it's dangerous, so he should stay at home or in the factory. My brother looks a lot like me. Recently, more and more vicious thieves have been appearing to steal our alpacas. My brother should be near our uncle's house around this time. Thank you in advance.
I better get going. Come, my flames! Destroy them all! Turn up the from the bowels of the earth! Burn them all!
He looks a lot like Hyver. Ask him if he's Hyver's younger brother. Huh? Huh? Do you know doing Yandere voice. Okay, hold on. Huh? Do you know my sister? She was here just a while ago, but you don't look like you're from around here. Could you be the important person my sister was going to meet? Oh no, you just missed her. Hi, I'm Robot GZ. I met your sister already. Tell Grill what Hiver said. Oh, that's good. Hi, my name is Grill. I work at the dye factory here. Our parents are unwell, so we need to do whatever we can to earn money. If not, we need to live off what our big brother sends us. But our parents' medicine costs a bomb. Okay. Does your big brother live somewhere far away? Yeah, he works at the Goatstone mine, but he seems to be having a hard time because of the broken Goatstone thieves. I miss him. I guess Heather misses him too. That's why she's letting that guy stay in the barn. What guy? Oh, a few days ago, an injured young man hit on our barn. He said he was forced into labor in a child tyrant's territory, but couldn't stand the life there and escaped. He looks a bit like my big brother. Can you let anyone in like that? The place you stay in seemed like a dangerous place in the outskirts of the city. There are many runaway slaves who take refuge in Merca. He's hurt and he didn't seem violent, so Hiver seems to like him. He looks like my big brother, so I guess he can't be a bad guy, can he? You never know. Well, you seem uneasy about it too. I don't know. It's just that his eyes seemed creepy. I heard Childs have eyes that are different from normal people. I guess I'm just being overly cautious. I can't be suspicious of him just because of his eyes. That would be mean. That makes me worry too. It's better to be safe than sorry, so if you spot anything strange, tell your sister or the other adults immediately. Got it? Okay, but I work at the dye factory, so I'm not usually around. If something happens, I'm worried about my parents and young siblings who are at home. If you have the time, can you please go there and see if everything's fine, Robot Easy? Alright, I'll go there whenever I can. This place is full of thieves too, so you should be careful. Thank you. Please take care of yourself too, Robot Easy.
Will we meet again?
Oh, so that's your voice. Okay. My throat is parched. Well, the stream is over, so I'll be okay.
What?
Good, you're back. You you have any news about Ruminart and that golden-haired dragon who came to Mistland with you? It seems like not even the anti-goddess faction found any clues about them. Since the force field still stands strong, I'm guessing he's safe. Even if we succeed in calling a truce, we'd be dead if the mama's door opens. We need to find Ruminart before the Oracle finds him. What exactly is Vesnil's Oracle? By right, gods can't exist in the worlds they have created in their original body. It's like this world is too small for the god. So the gods have to divide themselves into fragments or borrow a body in the world to fit in. I've seen a fragment of Goddess Vesna in Legenda before. The Oracle is different from the Goddess fragments. I heard that fragments can become very different depending on the environment they are in. On the other hand, the Oracle is possessed by the Goddess, so it's like a disposable body for the Goddess. The Oracle acts as a messenger of the Goddess, and when her own identity becomes too strong to cause a problem, she would be discarded. What? Anyone who's compatible with the Goddess' astral body can be chosen to be the Oracle, but usually humans who look most similar to the Goddess are often the ideal candidates. When the Oracle is chosen, she'll become the Empress of Holy Heart Empire, which is like the headquarters of the Goddess's order. But since she doesn't have her own identity, you can say that the Goddess is the Empress and the Oracle too. The Oracle's rule is based on the non-interference, but at the same time, she's not keen on seeing the neutral city of Merca becoming too strong. That's why she has been deployed Child Chiron right next to Merca to keep an eye on us. I have sidetracked too much to satisfy your curiosity, but the reason why I asked about the news of the dragons is because I heard Child Chiron has been ransacking various areas of Merca recently. Tyron attacked Ruminart's hideout, but couldn't find Ruminart. That could be the reason why he's investigating Merca. Or maybe he's trying to look for you after finding out about you. Oh no, come to think of it, Ruminart saved me when I first got here. If someone saw that, it could have made me look suspicious. And don't forget that you're in Goddess Vesnel's world. The goddess would have taken notice of intruders from another world too. Anyway, we need to find out why Tyron is searching Merca, and if he's collecting information about Ruminart. Maybe we can get clues that might help us find him. If he's looking for me, like what you said, doesn't it mean I'm putting myself in danger? Look, if Tyrant's in Merca, it would be more dangerous for you to stay here. I'll take care of spying on Tyrant here. Your task is to sneak into Tyrant's territory. Find any clues about the orders Tyrant gave to his army of destruction, and we'll find out why he's combing Merca. Tyrant's territory is a highly dangerous place, but since it's over Tyrant is away, security must be loose.
Security is freedom from
No. I didn't even say Siri. Oh my gosh. Take this opportunity to sneak in. Okay.
Stay out of trouble.
Alright, that is going to be it for now. So, tune in next time to Dragon Quest Sorceress Gameplay Part 105. This is Robot DZ Sam. Bye!